Hi guys, Mario with Encephalon Games with an update on Couch Invaders and where we stand for the week. Now, some weeks are really hard. You just can't seem to get very much done. And then there's weeks like this week. I got so much done, it was awesome. Got the fireworks working with distracted state. I got the cell phone working. I got the score working. I got another zombie working in there. I got 5 more points where I've got a snap point ring system to actually hold the inventory. I changed the way the zombies grow so there's fewer of them actually talking at once. I moved the button inside the house and everything else as well. But most importantly, there's now a horde of the undead. So this is really great for me. This is the point where everything's finally coming together. So it's really just a few little things here and there, you know, trying to get that horde to come instead of just the one zombie. But once they start marching up there, that is really, really cool. Now, I want to stop though and talk just a little bit about what it is that actually lets me do some of this work. It's the VR interaction framework. You can get this on the Unity Asset Store. If I'm honest, the very first time I sat down to try to do some stuff for the Quest VR, it took me a couple of weekends just to get just the hands working. And I could pick up a ball sorta sometimes and sometimes throw it, and sound would sometimes play, and it was a whole lot of work for a whole lot of nothing. And then in 30 minutes of working with this framework, you know, I was up and running. So really it was worth every penny. And beyond that, there's a guy, Skidvis, who actually does a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. He's a Unity certified programmer, and he doesn't talk just about VR, but that's the part that got my attention. I needed some way to show the score, but screen real estate works a little bit differently in VR. You don't just have a score showing up in the top right corner or something like that the whole time. That's just not the way it works. So I wanted to have a cell phone appear, and I'm not sure exactly how, you know, you're gonna hold it, you know, or whatever. But anyway, for now, it's just like that. And I was trying to think, how in the world am I gonna do that? Well, let me look at how the UI interaction is even gonna work. And then boom, I find this video that shows exactly what it is I need to do. It's like 11 minutes long, it covers everything I need to do, but what's even better is that some of the stuff that he's using in here, it's fantastic. He takes just a statement and then just uses that as a Boolean to say, hey, look, what I wanna do is reduce the positioning of the hand and say, look, if it is on the x-axis, if it's between, you know, this and this, then what that's gonna be is that's gonna equal true over here. And then if it's between here and here, then that's gonna equal true over here. And then you just say, hey, if he's not holding anything, and if this is true and this is true, then make the thing appear. And if otherwise, just make it disappear. So right now, it's just a little UI screen, but I could make it anything. I could make it a butt. I could make it a Campbell soup can. I could make it a French toast. I'm not gonna make it into French toast. I am gonna make it into a cell phone though. You know, and the point being that, you know, I want Becky Sue to be able to pop up on there every now and then with some info, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how the ammunition is gonna work. And so what I want is I want there to be the kids, you know, back in the house, you know, they're busy working away, you know, reloading the ammo or something like that. Becky Sue gets it to you, you know, and you're gunning down the zombies and all of that stuff. So I was able to add the distracted state. So what that means is that, you know, no matter what they're doing, if they're looking around, you know, or they're coming at you or whatever, you know, if they see one of the fireworks going there, they all kind of stop and, oh. The machine gun is really cool. And again, this is something that I can't stress enough how cool that VR interaction framework is. This is just one of the weapons that they had in there. So I just kind of, you know, click, drag, you know, and dropped it into mine, and there you go. So now I've got the machine gun in there. I'd like to circle back to the Burger Boy and do a little bit more with that and get him working right, because just in my head, I picture being able to shoot him and then catch him and then run around and throw him at the zombies and then run over here and then I don't know. It sounds like a lot of fun. So I gotta work on that too. However, next week is the Game Developer Conference. This is the first time I actually get to attend this, so this is really, really neat. It starts Monday, so I may not have a video or a blog for next week because this is gonna run the whole week, and I'm still gonna try to work on the game a little bit. I don't know that I can do that and the game and the video and the So I'm gonna be attending that. I get to, you know, talk to some of these people that have been in the industry. They're really doing this stuff, you know, and they've got little indie people, and they got some of the big AAA companies as well. You know, artists, musicians, programmers, you know, project managers even. I mean, it's just everybody. It's really, really cool. So I'm super excited. Guys, that's about all I've got for this week. Thanks for coming back week after week to see what's new, and thank you for your time. I got the button here now. Now that's important. Well, it doesn't really matter. But this is pretty cool. I mean, if you look at this here, first off, you know, we gotta back a little bit. These little snap points, they allow you to take something, you know, and then set it back. So it, you know, it's just a lot better than just having everything sitting out on the table. You know, we have the machine gun. They actually call it the rifle, but we have the machine gun here. This is really cool. So let's take a look. We'll just go ahead and take that guy over here. All right, now this button works differently than it used to. Instead of just bringing in one zombie, it actually staggers it now between a pool of all these different zombies and 8 different locations that are out there. So you know what? Let's take a look. Da, 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 da. And here we have a horde. Let's just put it back there. Boom. All right, so now let's take a look at this. Now, I was really happy with this because everything's working now. So here we go. And you can see the different colors. Oh, and see how they're distracted now? And then they sort of wake back up and go, oh, wait a minute, no, we're going to kill that guy. That's right. Oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Awesome. That's pretty good. And so there's a cell phone now, and so this is something that's really cool. Na-na. We actually have a cell phone, and that's where I'm going to open up the menu. Right now it's tracking the frames per second, and then I've got the running score right there. So as you can see right now, the score is 57.75. All right. Yeah.